I have here a minimal database containing the married couple Carl and Matilda Edlund. I will now add their 7 children from the data I found in the 1900 U.S. Federal Census. This census is unique in that it contains the birth month and year of each person enumerated. Other censuses normally only have the age of each person at the time of the census in years. The way I'm going to do this is to change views from well, first of all, I'd like to mention that I have already entered a census entry event for the 1900 census for Carl, and I shared it with his wife Matilda. And now I'm going to click on the family view in order to import the children or add the children. So I click on that button, and I'm not going to talk about these fields on the top panel because they don't apply to this particular scenario. I'll talk about them in other videos. The 7 children, the first 5 are females, then there's a male and another female. The oldest child was Edla J. She was born in September 1880. In New York State. The census only contains the state of birth. Next child is Ruth E. Born in August 1882. Notice that I don't have to enter the surname or the place of birth for additional births. If the other children were not born in the same place as the first one, you can change it, but it'll save you time if it's generated automatically. Okay, the third child is Esther M. Born in April 1883. Fourth child is Adele V. Born in July 1886. Fifth child is Wilhelmina M. Born September 1889. Next child, the only male child, Gustav W. Born October 1891. And last but not least, Florence G. Born September 1894. Okay, before I click the OK button to finalize this operation, I'd like to discuss these 3 checkboxes down here at the bottom. The first one, share parent census event with each child. If the information that we are using to create these children was derived from a census event that is connected with the parents, we can specify that that event be shared with each of the children that are generated in this operation. The next checkbox tells the program that we would like to attach a reference or source citation to each of the birth events generated. And the third and final checkbox indicates that we would like to link a document image file to each of the birth records generated. So I'll go ahead and click OK, and we are presented with a list of census events that are candidates for sharing. Well, we know that the 1900 census is where I derive this information, so we select that census, click OK, and now we need to create a reference or source citation. I want to link to an old reference, which indicates that I want to select one that has already been defined. It's in the database. So I select the 1900 federal census, and then I add the location information, which I am copying from another window to save time. Specify the certainty, which is secondary evidence. Primary evidence would be birth certificates. And we click on OK. Click on OK again, and now we have to identify the document that we want to link to each of the birth events. So that would be Carl Edlund 1900 census. Click on OK, and voila, we have 7 children attached to this family now. And I noticed that I misspelt Edla's name. That's easy to fix. Simply double click on Edla's name, go in and edit the name Edla, save, OK. Now you'll notice that for Edla we have a birth event and a census event. And if we click on siblings and click on one of her siblings, Gustav, we'll notice that he also has a birth event and a census event. Each of the birth events is unique. Each child has its own birth event. The census event is a shared event, and it only exists once in the database, and that is Carl's event. I created it for him as head of the family, and I then linked his wife to it, so she shares the event, and then each of the 7 children also share that same event. So that's it.